Welcome to the Page Turners Project, a part of Community Reads at the Wood County District Public Library. I'm Diane Regan, library volunteer and a committed reader for pleasure and learning, something I encourage each of you to do as well. Today I'd like to tell you about a wonderful book titled Italian Shoes and authored by Swedish writer Henning Mankell. While I was waiting in line to get his newest novel, a mystery, The Man from Beijing, which I also recommend, I took Italian Shoes off the shelf. This novel revealed to me a superb writer capable of elegant prose. Mankell is a wonderful storyteller, one who employs the most wondrous language to evoke mood and setting. He draws the reader in and keeps us focused on the outcome for his characters, just as he does in his mystery stories. In Italian Shoes, Mankell tells of a lonely bachelor who has chosen to leave his life as a successful surgeon, to live in a self-imposed exile on an icy island off the Swedish coast. The man, in his 60s, does this after making a terrible mistake during a surgery on a young woman athlete when he mistakenly cuts off the wrong arm during surgery. Convinced that he has ruined her future through his own ineptitude, lead character Frederick Welland has hidden himself away on his grandparents' farmstead to escape having to acknowledge his medical mistake. He goes well beyond the sanctions imposed by his medical peers to live a life that precludes contact with any humans, so there is no chance he can have an effect on others. There is no one else who lives on his island, so beyond his cat and dog, only the appearance of the postman marks the passing of the days. By choice, he has lived as a hermit and become so dead to the outside world, so isolated, that each morning he cuts a hole in the ice of the bay and then lowers himself into the freezing water as a reminder that he is alive. But this is a story of renewal and redemption. And Mankell shows us that even in the most brutal of settings, in the iciest place, there is a stark beauty and hope that even if short, there will be spring. In the same manner that Frederick Welland totally cut himself off from humanity after his medical mistake, he had previously walked away from a woman he loved as a young student, abandoning her as abruptly as he severed the patient's arm. But both show up unexpectedly on his island, proving that no fortress is really impenetrable. His love tells him that she is terminally ill and has come to make him fulfill one promise he made her years ago before he abandoned her, and to tell him that he has an adult daughter. He seeks out his daughter as well as the woman he wounded in surgery and learns that each woman has lived her life despite missing a critical piece of herself, a piece that he quite literally has robbed. They were able to move on in ways that he never could have contemplated in the midst of his total inertia. There are many surprises in the journey that these three women force Frederick to undertake, surprises for him as well as them. It is a sad story on many levels because so much has been lost to each of them. But despite the losses of love, time, relationships, and the ability to pursue one's dreams, this story ultimately is one of human triumph. It is a reminder that despite life's unpredictability, there is hope to be found in both loss and redemption. I'm Diane Regan, encouraging you to read for pleasure often, and to encourage others to do so as well. For more great reading suggestions, please visit other Page Turner submissions on the Wood County Public Library's Facebook page.